First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Mike Trout, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Trevor Rogers, out of the state of New Mexico, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway. Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Inside and low, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark. Set and the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball. I got 2-1 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fast.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So it's strike 1 on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Line towards center field. Rosarena is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. First pitch on the way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. deGrom has racked up over 190 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rogers is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 21 homers and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Full count now, 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Next up, Michael Conforto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Inside ball.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to hit, Jacob deGrom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he popped him up. Here comes Marte, and that's going to land foul. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. Anderson has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Count is 1-2.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Lays off 2-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Stallings is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up is Miguel Rojas, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
That's ball
There's
2.
ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2-1 now, Miami. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Davis on second. Smith at first. One gone.
That's a ball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is.
That's ball two.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-1.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 61 RBIs. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Dickerson is retired for the 1st out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. And now, Luis Arias, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto able to track it down for the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He collected a base hit his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. He's looked at for ball number 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and there's one away. Striding in is James McCann. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on the way.
0-1.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's it.
3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is foul right side. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And stepping in, Jacob deGrom trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Popped him up. Cooper is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready now is Pete Alonso. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
No balls and a strike to count. hit sharply but foul down the right side. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, here is Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett.
And now here is Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's low.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's fouled away. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Cole Hamels, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Cole.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Leading off with the net, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Trying to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a line drive.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hamels into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0.
Nope.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Jesus Aguilar is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. From the belt, kicks and deals as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 23 homers and 61 RBIs. The 1-0 home is a fastball then off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So stepping in is Luis Arias. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, you
That's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The bouncer to the left side. He'll throw home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Chris Russin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Rick. Let's go.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Beautiful diving stop. Wow.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Malik Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Malik.
First pitch on its way. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Right side, but it's well foul. Swing, and he pops him up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Joey Lucchesi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Joey Lucchesi.
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next up is Jacob Stallings, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Cooper leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the second out. Jazz Chisholm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3.
First pitch of the AB now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming on blue.
At the plate now, Starling Marte.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Jordan Yamamoto takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for New York, number 45, Jordan Yamamoto.
Luis Arias will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
That's outside.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. but I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in next, Nicholas Castellanos. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Marte on third, Arias at second, Trout at first, 2 out in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, that ball went out.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fastball just inside. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Davis brings it in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. John Curtis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Digging in will be Dominic Smith, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch on its way. Pete Alonso is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And now a pitch on the way. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. Rojas is there for it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 9-4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
To 1-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now back. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings.
Nope, that's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
Nope,
1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So next to hit is Miguel Rojas, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 9-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jorge Alfaro is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Set and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. hot shot down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, James McCann, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Starling Marte. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out. it'll be Luis Arias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now the first pitch.
Nope.
Alfaro leads off first with 1 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now a long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now to the plate, Mike Trout. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. Smoked on the ground up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 10-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Connor Scott will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the ninth.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Mets down to their final out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The Mets down to their final strike. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Miami Marlins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Russin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Trying to protect your chest, you spend 70 on your beers.